Giant crows of the desert are flying overhead. You know what they say about war. The only people who win in the end are the crows themselves. As the crows fly overhead, I can't help but think that this is a sign of the things that are about to happen in this fortress, and the things that are sure to come. Hey guys, ominous intro aside, welcome to another episode of Sand Fortress. We have a militia commander here. We just spotted some chameleon men and women. You know what is about to happen. We have to do this. I mean, I know it's a bit cruel, but it's like they're trespassing in our fortress, and our militia commander over here could use some practice. So let's just go and go. Let's just go do this. This will be really quick. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? So we gave the command. I think he's gonna come. There he goes. He's going after them. They're pretty fast, so it's taking a while for him to catch up. And there we go. The combat has started. He tried to hit them, but they just jumped away, I guess. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, that's a hit. That's a direct hit. That chameleon man has stopped moving. There's a report. Heral here, she has gone absolutely crazy on this chameleon man. Like, this is why I like Warhammers. Oh my god. She completely immobilized him, completely broke all of his organs and limbs. Good god, this is, oh no, she's trying to crawl away. Oh no. Oh well, let's just pretend like that didn't happen. They're barely sentient, guys. They may say the chameleon men. That's like they just walk on two legs and they can talk. They're barely sentient. Trust me. They're barely human beings. Trust me. They're just animals. So, oh god, yeah. There's the combat report. Very comprehensive. She very comprehensively murdered this chameleon man. Oh my god. Trust me, guys, they're just animals. Death is all around us. Very appropriate by Iran over there. A very awesome militia commander indeed. One of the best militia commanders I think I've ever had since I bought this game. One of the best militia commanders in any fortress I've ever had, actually. And there she goes. She's going right back. She's going right back to training, I guess, after killing all the. Oh, look at this, a Droltha. This one's actually a very rare animal from the caverns. Very beautiful creature. This sprite is really doing it justice. Drolthas, by their. Oh, oh, guys, a siege just happened. The dead walk. Hide while you still can. Okay, so we set up the burrows. We made everyone go inside our burrow. So we're just going to lock the doors behind us. Just get in the fortress. We have enough food, we have enough drinks, I guess. It's good enough. We can survive for a year or two inside our fortress in the siege. Thankfully we bought some food from everyone. We're just going to lock these doors. We bought some food from like the dwarven caravans and everything. The people tried to go outside. Luckily we stopped them from going outside. Oh god, this is going to be a long siege indeed. I hope everyone's. Oh my god, Erel! Erel's going. Oh my. She's not even armed. Erel, no! Oh, no! Oh my. God, they're just ganging up on her. Oh, guys, Erel died. Erel's dead. Oh my god. This is our first casualty of the siege. Oh my. Why wasn't she inside? Why wasn't she armed? Oh my god. This is terrible. I guess this is kind of karma, I guess. Oh my god. Poor Era, RIP, I guess. We'll memorialize Era soon enough. Her sacrifice won't be forgotten. As you can see, there's the combat report. She was fighting them bare-fisted. She was just going at them, with bashing and attacking them with her fists, just going crazy. She survived for a very long time, surprisingly. I mean, the undead don't exactly know how to fight. I mean, they're barely alive, but she fought very well. May she rest in peace. Oh my god. I hope she didn't have any armor pieces on her, because that would be really bad. And luckily her corpse got wrangled up, so she won't be able to get resurrected back. So we won't have to fight our once militia commander's zombified corpse. We're just going to have to stay inside, guys. We're just going to have to stay inside. We're going to have to find another militia commander, and right now all of this work on our fortress is going to have to be put on hold. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to connect us to the caverns, because the caverns have a lot of dimple cups and plum helmets and stuff that we could use to eat. So I'm just going to dig a staircase down. Right, like this seems okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll change the fort. Maybe I'll change the entrance a bit. God, Era died. Like I mean, that was pretty shocking. Like one moment she was there, at another moment she was gone. Yeah. So I added the cavern layers to our fortress, and I think we're one level below. We're almost connected to the caverns, but not yet, because I'm thinking we should probably stop right here, because we don't know what might be there down there in the caverns. Something unknown, something forgotten, like some beast that was forgotten by the rest of the world, by God Himself. Like the caverns are very scary down here. They're like cave crocodiles and troglodytes down here. We have to be careful. So we have one level above the caverns. We're going to carve out an entrance, and we'll just make sure that we're super safe. And in case anything goes wrong, we'll just plug up the cavern hole again. So while that's happening, let's just go see the people who are sieging us down, shall we? It's basically an undead horde, an undead army. They even have a something called a folly of Kir, a du- a it's a dosla, a large hairy worm. It has a pair of branching antennae. Its black hair is very curly. This night creature was first created accidentally by the human necromancer Kier Beard Spiral of the Drink Bolt after horrible experiments gone wrong in the human Ethizeph Fear Flyer in labor Weised in the year 243. So this is a pretty old creature. This creature has been around for a few 60 years, I guess, and I think it's dying. I think it's dying. I don't think this thing can take the desert sun, which is good for us. Which is one less sieging monster for us to worry about. We need to assign a new militia commander. So we assigned Kog Zenshigos, a peasant. He doesn't really have any qualifications to be a militia commander, but I guess he'll have to make do. Him and a bunch of other peasants have made a squad. At least three of us, in case anything goes wrong. At least three. We'll have at least three doors fighting for the fortress. And up here, we're checking right now. I'm checking whether we still have our warhammer, or if it was still with Edel. Luckily we still have a warhammer. It's in this finished goods stockpile, so that's good. At least we have one weapon, and I think we have her armor. I think hopefully if anything goes wrong they'll fight back. And there's this Lunda guy. This is a pretty risky move, but I guess is uh, this Lunda is pretty disconnected from the rest of the siege. I think we can kill him quietly. I think we can quietly kill him and then come back. So we're just going to lock the door behind us, and we're gonna follow our militia commander Cog here as they go and kill this. There he goes. They're fighting the bowman. They're fighting him. They thrown him into a pit. They're fighting, and he's dead. Oh, we killed him. He only had a bow on him, so he couldn't fight much exactly. He couldn't exactly fight back. So we're just going to make them come right back into the fortress. Oh, the rest of them came back, but for some, Cock can't come back. His ability to stand is lost. He can't stand up. I think it's because the flying arrow. Oh God, it hit him in the tendon and it severed his legs. He can't walk. He's lost the ability to walk. He's just staying on the floor. This isn't good, guys. We have we have to lock the door behind us. Otherwise, they're going to come back. Right? Luckily, they're not interested in him, because at least until now they would have already gotten to him. So I don't think they know he's down here. I hope he heals fast enough so that he can get back to walking. But right now we're going to have some way. We have to find some way to rescue him. I don't know what to do. I think we should build a hospital. Yeah, definitely we should build a hospital. Get him back into our fortress. Uh, yeah, we're just going to figure out how to build a hospital right here. I think it should be down here in near. Yes, this is the best hospital we can do right now. This one bed. I mean, it's not much, but it will do something. It will be something at least. We can help him. Oh God, guys! While we building the hospital, the cat got outside somehow. Oh my God! How did the cat get outside? Oh no! The cat's leading them to Cog. No, Cog got up. He's trying to fight them back. No, no. Oh, he's seriously injured. He's already bleeding. He can't exactly walk. He can't exactly fight. But he's still trying for some reason. No, like we can't help him. The whole army is going to come for him otherwise. The pikeman's fighting him. Oh, he's on the floor now. He's fighting. He's fighting. Oh, Cog is dead. Gilly, the human pikeman, killed Cog. She, there's, here's the combat report. Oh God, he died. She, the pikeman, he just, he just went crazy. He just stabbed him a bunch with the pike, I guess. Bled out. He stabbed him in the neck. He bled out. Oh God. He couldn't even fight back by the end. He just collapsed. He was already bleeding. He was already bleeding and couldn't exactly stand. Oh God. Another militia commander lost. This is bad. We really shouldn't fight back against these people. I think we should just wait this siege out. This is a very horrible siege. 2 dwarves dead already. But luckily, I think two undead people who are sieging us down, at least they are dead too. So we're pretty much even in the killing each other part. We definitely will have our revenge for this. Human pikemen will die. This human pikeman will have to die. Oh no. We have to bring them back in. They went outside to fight. We have to bring the other guys back in. We have to assign a new militia commander. I think it should be Sodel Ralshes. He was one of the original squad mates of Cog. I think he'll be a good one. I think he'll be a good militia commander. And oh, Gilly, this is new. The pikeman who is sieging us, and Casmo here, who is a monster hunter. He's a monster slayer. He's fighting Gilly over here. The 2 pikemen are fighting each other. I don't know who's going to win this, but this could be a good distraction for our dwarves to go back inside the house. The cat is dead. The Cog is dead. Let's just get back inside. We need that warhammer though. Like that's our only weapon. That's the only thing we have. So Delral says he's picking up the equipment. So we just need him to pick up the equipment and get back inside. Casmo actually fought. Casmo actually killed him. Casmo killed Gilly. Casmo got revenge for us. Casmo Aluconli. He fought very well against him. Stabbed him a bunch of times. This was a very close fight, but luckily the shots got deflected by his pike. He was pretty good at fighting, I guess. Got stocked caverns. I guess he can come in. All these monster hunters came to our fortress ever since we discovered those caverns. I mean, I guess if worst comes to worst, they can be bait. They can be distractions, I guess. Ooh, this copper pike actually. This could be useful. I mean, this could be the one. It's not like we have many weapons lying around, but we do need all of the armor that he had. All of the armor that Cog had on his body before he died. We're just going to get him. There we go. We got the armor back, luckily. And we're just going to connect the caverns again. I finally made the decision. I think we need to connect the caverns to our fortress, because this is the only way we can get food in case our farm plots die out or something. Or in case of an emergency, we can run back into the caverns. Oh, our first baby was born. We're going to name him Dodok Siegebreaker, by the way, because he's going to be a hope. He's going to be the hope for us that we can escape this siege maybe one day. And right now, we're just going to get some wood because we ran out of wood. We're going to get some cavern wood and stuff. I hope nothing happens, I guess. I hope nothing attacks us or something. Uh, we have these sweet pods and dimple cups lying around. In case we run out of food, we could just gather all of these plants down here and eat them. So right now, that's just what I'm going to do. We're just going to gather all of these dimple cups and sweet pods and stuff that we can eat. Probably brew or something too. Oh, 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 there's a cave crocodile. There's a cave crocodile. He's coming in. They're fighting the cave crocodile. They have no combat experience. They need to get out of there. Get out, get. Yes, there we go. The cave crocodile has been enraged at all enemies. He has no wounds right now. But I hope he didn't hurt anything. Oh no. Yeah, they kick. Luckily, the cave crocodile didn't do a lot of damage. We're just going to send them down, kill this cave crocodile. He just There we go. Our squad's coming in. Our mission commander is fighting. They're on top of him. They're on top of him, and they killed him. I think they killed him. Yep, they killed him. Oh no, Sodel's ability to stand is lost. Oh god, the cave crocodile got him really bad. Oh yeah, the cave crocodile got him really bad. He just bit him. The cave crocodile bit him in the leg, and it just twisted it, I guess, and he just dislodged it. He just lost ability to use his legs. He can't stand anymore. Yeah, it's pretty. The cave crocodile only attacked our militia commander. Everyone else he just kind of ignored, I guess. We're going to have to get him back into the hospital. We're going to have to get him treated, otherwise he's going to bleed out. The home of painting, that's our hospital. We're going to bring him up out of the caverns. See, this is exactly why I didn't want to connect the caverns. This is exactly why. We were barely in the caverns for like 2 minutes, and almost lost our militia commander to this cave crocodile. Our miner is going to go in. He's grabbed Cock. He's grabbed our militia commander, and he's rescued him. Thankfully, our militia commander is going to live to see another day. So, in light of these recent events, I think we should just lock the caverns again. It's not like we're running out of food. This was just as a precaution, but I guess this precaution isn't worth it. Oh, oh God. One of the monster slayers is still down here. He's not coming back up. We can't wait for him. We have to lock him out. I'm sorry. We're just going to have to do this. He's just over here. He's just running around in the caves. He doesn't know what's going on. We're just going to have to kick him out, I guess. Sadly, we're just going to have to lock him out. Well, I guess he's going to be staying in those caverns for a very long time. Sadly, I mean, there's nothing we can do. These monster slayers don't exactly listen to the burrow orders. It's not like they listen to us. They're just here to kill monsters. And I guess he got what he wanted. And one of our metalsmiths, our first metalsmith actually, he's gone into a strange mood. We can't give him anything. We can't give him the tanned hides that he wants. We can give him the metal bars, but we can't give him the tanned hides, I think we're just going to have to let him go insane. It's not like we can fulfill all of his strange moods needs, I guess. And the militia, while our militia command is on the floor for some reason and not going to the hospital, the monster slayer is over here fighting some troglodytes, I guess he got what he wanted. I mean, he's locked out of the fortress. He's been blocked out. So he's just fighting these troglodytes and random cave monsters, like a monster slayer does apparently. He's just going around fighting. He's running around like an idiot down in the caverns. He's going to start getting. He's going to start starving pretty soon, I guess. Right now we have bigger fish to fry. Our Sodel over here, he's just on the floor, like they're not, and no one is rescuing him for some reason. Like I hope someone comes in. Like we have a doctor, we have a hospital, but for some reason they're not coming in. For some reason the doctors just won't treat him, and oh, we just got news again. Our Monster Slayer friend over here has killed our Monster Slayer friend over here just died from a troglodyte. I mean, this was bound to happen. Rigoth over here, the Marks Dwarf Monster Slayer, he was fighting some troglodytes down here, and I guess he died. Too bad, I guess. Too bad. Yeah, he just fought some troglodytes. I guess his crossbow wasn't very good in close combat situations. The best he could do was using his wooden crossbow as like a butt of a rifle and just headbutting and just hitting the troglodyte in the head. But I guess it didn't work. The troglodyte has some pretty sharp claws, so the troglodyte just punched him to death. I guess beaten to death by a troglodyte. What a great death for a monster slayer! And we just discovered this lava zone. You know what this means? This could be really big. This lava zone means that we won't have to worry about fuel ever again. We're going to use this lava to fuel our fortress and our industry. We're going to use this lava for very good things indeed. And right now we're just engraving and making these slabs, these memorial slabs to remember all of the fallen. Cog and Edel, may they rest in peace. Once the slabs get laid, I'll show you guys the slabs. Right now we're just planting these plump helmets. We're pretty much living from plant to plant, I guess, because we have no choice. The siege has made it. The siege has made trade caravans are absolutely impossible to come here. Luckily, we made two more hammers from our new forges and from our new cavern wood. So our military is at least a little bit more well equipped. And we're going to refurbish our hospital. We made it way bigger because we obviously dwarves are pretty stupid and they need a bigger hospital. There we go. May they enjoy it, I guess. Maybe we never have to use this hospital. And for some reason, Sodel is still on the floor. Like, no one is coming in here. No one is saving him. He's just on the floor for some reason. No one is even giving him any crutches or anything. I tried making crutches for him. And like, no one is assigning him any crutches to walk. We're just going to make some traction benches then, I guess. So we can fix his fracture or something. We have no diagnosis. Like, we have a medical doc, but he's just refusing to diagnose Sodel over there. So he's just sitting on the floor for some reason. Also, we grabbed. Also, if you're wondering how we got Sodel's armor off him since he was on the floor, like we just forbid his armor to. No, what we did was just assign his armor as a dumping. All we did was assign his armor to be dumped, made a dumping stockpile, and it was individually stripped him of his armor and took the armor and threw it into the dumping stockpile so that our new commander over here, our new militia commander over here, could wear his armor, and so that our new militia commander over here could wear his armor. So yeah, what I don't like is that they're axe dwarves and they're pretty. What I don't like is that they're not very uniform with the stuff that they have. Right now we only have two dwarves in the. Right now we only have two dwarves in the squad, which is too bad, I guess. Like, he's still fighting. He's not even fighting with his axe, I guess. So okay, something weird just happened. Like, this one humped camel just beat this echidna to death, and for some reason it's saying it's an agitated echidna mutilated corpse. Like, this is new. Like, what is an agitated echidna? They were just fighting, I guess. They were scratching the camel, and I guess the camel just kicked the echidna to death. Very weird, very weird. And sadly, Ingish, Ingish, our metalsmith, who was in the strange mood, he got melancholy. He stopped eating and or drinking, and he just starved to death. Sadly, I mean, this was bound to happen. We just couldn't bring any tanned hides, and these are our memorials to Eral and Cog. May they both rest in peace. They both gave their lives. I think they both died from the same person. I think they both died from the same person, which is pretty sad. but they were good people. They were good warriors. They fought well. I think we're going to give Sodel over here a new nickname, Sodel Ralsesh the Croc Killer, because he fought that croc to death. He fought very valiantly, and he may have lost his legs, but he fought very well. I think we're just going to have to replace him, sadly. We're going to replace him with Reg, the wrestler. He was also one of the original squad members, so we're just going to grab him. Oh, guys, I just saw something amazing. You see my screen over here? You see this giant turtle? It's even got a name. Where did he come from? Like, I don't know where this giant turtle came from, but it's very beautiful, I guess. His name is Mr. Anir, I guess. His name is Mr. Anir, the giant turtle. And we have our dwarves going outside and inside because it's not like the siege is going anywhere. The siege isn't. They're not even moving, I guess. The people who are sieging us aren't even moving in to kill us. They're just sitting there in one corner of the map. And this Mysterious guy, this Mysterious the turtle over here is very mysterious, I guess. Which is a. We're going to make Zasit over here another hour. You know what's weird about Mr. There are arrows stuck in his body and spatters of blood on his body. Like, where did this thing come from? This thing was in some kind of fight. It has a name. That means it's probably killed someone. That's how it got its name. But I don't know who it killed. It just has his neck is torn open, his neck is dented, his neck is bruised, his head is cut open, his lower body is cut open, his stomach is broken. So he was definitely in a fight. But like from where? Did he fight one of the undeads? Did he fight who did he fight? Like, I have no idea. But apparently he killed some. Oh my god, someone get that child back in the fortress. There's just a child hanging outside. There's a siege going on, guys. Come on. Bring him back inside. He's just playing outside. Oh no. Another one of our dwarves got stricken by melancholy, and this time it was Croc Killer. He just stricken by melancholy. He healed back. He got the ability to walk again, but I guess all that time sitting on the floor doing absolutely nothing just messed his mind up. Now he's just stricken by melancholy. I guess it won't be long until Croc Killer dies too, which will be really sad. I hope he doesn't die. I hope he eats something at least. And we have another strange mood. This time this Dastot Asterholdor, he wants he wants stacked leather. We can't give him stacked leather. How many damn times do I have to say this? He needs wood, he needs blocks, but we can't give him stacked leather. We just can't do it. We're in a siege. We have no animals. I'm sorry. We're just going to have to make him. I guess we're just going to have to let him go into another melancholic episode. It's not like we can help him. These people just won't leave. Oh, they're leaving. They're finally leaving. The siege has been lifted. We can go back to work now. I've never been this happy ever again. Ever. They're finally leaving. So, I guess we're just going to have to get back to work. Now that the undead are gone, we're going right back to work on our main fortress. Our pyramid, you could say, with this tree in our center. And just like the tree, we've grown from this experience and we've gotten stronger. We're going right back to work like nothing happened, and we're going to move on from this episode because. Oh, what's this? An elven caravan. Well, looks like elves are back on the menu, boys. So that was another episode of Sand Fortress, and this one was a doozy. Just in the second episode, so much happened. I guess it was bound to happen because we settled in such an area. There was a tower right near us. I was fearing that there would be a necromancer invasion any day, and I guess my fears were proven right. But luckily, we did survive this with minimal casualties, and I hope that this siege doesn't happen again. But I hope you enjoyed this video. This was one hell of a ride, and part 3 is only going to get even crazier. So I hope you guys stick around. And if you like the video, like it, and if you want to join us, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.